Hello everyone, what is cooking all you good looking people out there, and welcome to another exciting episode of GeoGuessr. Here we are in yesterday's daily challenge location, a nice spot full of grass, full of blue skies, full of this sort of nice walkway going on over here. Is that? No, that's not an American flag. If it was, it'd be really big, but for a second I thought it might be. That would have been helpful. I'm not so sure of where we are. I immediately saw it, and for whatever reason I thought you were in South Africa. Then I thought, no, we're not there. We're either going to be in Australia or we're going to be in America. I don't know which one. Very uncertain. I think I'm going to go with America. It's an interesting place, though. It's a place with nice white sands. That's got this weird grassy swamp thing going on. So we're near a coast. We could be in California. Why don't we go with Texas here? Texas, sure. Let's go with Texas. Let's say we're like, I don't know, sort of near Houston, around down here, making the guess, and the answer was kind of, not really. We were, oh, okay, Ship Island. What state is this in? Is this in, this is in good old Mississippi. Oh, there you go, $22.99. Hopefully some of you guys figured that one out. All right, here we are in today's daily challenge location. A nice area with a nice waterfall. But normally when I see waterfalls, I like to think of a place you climb on the top and jump off into the water. Well, that doesn't really seem to be the case here. If you jump off, you're jumping off directly into rock. It is interesting. I mean, over here, there's clearly, the water has made some sort of a pool area. But over here, it's just pouring straight onto rock. That looks pretty strange to me, but there you go. It's a place that is real and does exist, and it is today's daily challenge, meaning it's up to you guys to tell me where in the world you think we are. All you need to do is put your guesses down in the comment section below. Tell me where in the world you think this is, and in tomorrow's video's comment section, I announce the winner, the person that guesses closest. Now, there are no prizes, but there is glory to be won, so if you are interested in becoming today's top GeoGuessr, then tell me, where in the world do you think we are right now? Alright, here we are in the main section of today's video, and today we've got a viewer challenge brought to us by none other than our good friend Betalon. That is right, Betalon, thank you so much for this one. This challenge has no theme. So, no theme, explicitly stated as well. So, there's not going to be a hidden theme. So, thank you so much, Betalon, for sending this one in. If you're interested in creating your own custom challenge, all you need to do is look down in the description below. You'll find a step-by-step guide on how to create your own custom challenge and how to send it to me. Also, you'll find a link to this one so you can play along yourself. Oh, God. There you go. Whenever we see someone's face right up to, right up to the picture, I can't help but laugh. For whatever reason, I find it absolutely hilarious, Oh, man, that's good. All right, where are we? That's a good question. I sadly don't really know. Actually, I don't really know where this is. Where do I think this is going to be? I really don't have a guess. If I'm being honest, I don't really even know what country this would be in. Oh boy, this is gonna be, I'm gonna be doing, like, honestly, there's no way this is gonna be a good guess. Because I'm stuck between, like, this could be pretty much anywhere from Mumbai to like around this area over here. And I don't know where we're going to be. So, in the spirit of guessing somewhere that, where I'm going to guess this is Kuwait. And I'm going to guess this is Kuwait City. That is what I'm going to guess. Kuwait City, it's one of those things you don't think, but I'm pretty sure it does look kind of like this in a way, right? Fancy, futuristic-looking buildings. Is this what I think Kuwait City looks like? I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. But you know what? I'm gonna guess so. Because, well, mostly because I've got nothing else to guess, really. Do I think that is this? Kuwait Bay? Maybe. Probably not, though. But I'll make the guess. And the answer was Abu Dhabi. It was Abu Dhabi. Really? That was the United Arab Emirates. whatever reason, I didn't think it was. But, hey, there you go. Lulu Island. I mean, that makes a lot more sense. It didn't look as big as Kuwait Bay probably does. I don't know what it looks like. That was Abu Dhabi. All right. I believe it. I mean, it did look like the buildings did look similar to the buildings that have been built in Dubai. But that being said, I'm imagining that a lot of, you know, fancy big buildings in the Middle East will all look the same. You know, they've been all pretty much built around the same time, so why wouldn't they? There you go. Abu Dhabi was the answer. 2243. All right, where are we now? Well, my mind... Oh, God. All right, well, there you go. My mind and my heart are both telling me that we are in good old Australia. And where in good old Australia shall we be? Well, that's a very good question. There's many a place we could be. I'm going to guess that we are in Western Queensland. Not Western Australia, not Northern Territories, but Western Queensland. Why? No reason, really. It's mostly just a guess. Oh, God, can we... Oh, my God, wow. It's like a ride in a spaceship. Look at this. Wow, that's pretty cool. It's like, that was... Yeah, I'm going to admit, that's pretty cool. Is that why you chose this location? Because the camera freaks out in really interesting ways? I gotta admit, that was pretty cool. So where do I think that happens? Oh boy, I don't know. You know, yeah, Western Queensland thing doesn't sound so wow. Look at this. Wonder what kind of strange person lives here. They made like a horse wearing a hat out of barrels. Yep, that's gonna be around over here near Mount Isa and Cloncurry. The answer is no, it was Western Australia, near Hayden, well, out in the middle of nowhere. 1869. All right. Here we are yet again, out in the middle of perhaps nowhere, perhaps not. Oh, wow. This is Russia, or perhaps something like Russia. That would not have been my first guess, but okay. You know, I am intrigued. This is like some kind of crazy scrapyard, isn't it? I mean, when you're a scrapper, right? You sell scrap metal. Who buys it? What does this place do with all this metal? Do they have a buyer for this, or do they just kind of hoard it? How do they make money? Well, I mean, they've got a lot of trucks and stuff like that, so I'm sure the hoarding the pile of metal isn't their only job. It is interesting. You know, I'm sure like a steel mill comes along and buys some of this stuff eventually, right? You need some recycled steel in your production of whatever, right? I mean, people still need steel. Wow, look at these vehicles. These are pretty cool. Especially this one. Look at that. What kind of a vehicle is that? Whatever it is, I like it. All right. So we are in Russia somewhere. No one knows where we're going to be. This is really cool, actually. It's like a big abandoned industrial area where people have repurposed things as other things. And it's got the cool, like, weird pipes going over the road thing, which is really weird. Actually, that's the kind of thing you see near Chernobyl when you go there in GeoGuessr. So is it possible that we are in the Ukraine? I mean, I guess anything is possible, but wow, what a place this is. My God. I mean, really does look interesting. I think a lot of people here are fans of YouTube Let's Plays. Maybe. You know, it is 2015. Although you wouldn't know by looking at around here. It is 2015, so probably. My God, what a cool place this is. Really looks interesting. It's like a mix of like abandoned industrial stuff and people just, you know, living in like what looks like such a beautiful, great outdoors that is very touched but also untouched in ways. Wow, pretty cool. All right, where do I think this is? I don't think this is the Ukraine. I think this is Russia. Where in Russia? That's a really good question. Is this area very lakey? It might be. Why don't we go like around over here and make the guess? And the answer was okay. You know, we were really far away. I didn't think we were by the ocean, but there you go. No wonder this is so remote. Look at it. Can't get much more remote than that. 1856. You can get more remote than that, but, you know, that's pretty darn remote. What is this car company? It's like an A with a circle. I'll be honest, I've never heard of it. All right, what do we got here? What country is this in? And how am I going to figure it out? Well, I'm going to need to see a little bit more because I don't really know, based on anything that I've seen, where we really are. Okay, so we've got some clues as to the language. What about, is this just going to be Brazil? Maybe it is just going to be Brazil. Okay, so military police. Well, that's interesting. Is it really military police? Petrobras. Okay, we are going to be in Brazil. Oh, that's good. Where in Brazil is this going to be? Well, there's military police. I don't know why there would be. Maybe all police. No, not all police is military police. So maybe we're going to be in, like, the national capital area. Maybe we're going to be in Brasilia. You know, that's possible. Yeah, we could be in the national capital area. I'd say that's probably a decent guess. There can never be enough of these gas stations. My God. There's like 50 gas stations on the same road. All right, does this look like Brasilia to me? It sort of does. So I'm thinking that's where we are. I'm thinking Brasilia is probably a decent guess. I'm fairly certain that we are in Brazil. There was military police. There's big fancy buildings. Like look at this, right? This is definitely a national capital if I've ever seen one. So Brasilia. And the answer is yes, indeed. 6191. And finally, ooh, this is cool. Wow. We've got a lot of bugs. Insects, iridescent insects. So, what museum is going to have this display? We've got people standing by wearing sort of hats. We've got a cat on some kind of thing. We've got big ants. Look at this table. The table might be a clue. Okay, all right. This is, it's got ants. We're going to be either in Japan or Korea. I think. I'm going to go with Japan. This table. Japan. We're going to be in Nagoya. The answer is Beijing. Oh, well, there you go. Beijing. China. I don't often guess China, mostly because there's not really Street View there. But, hey, that was a photosphere, so should have guessed it. Well, you know, should have guessed it. There's not much to go on other than this table, which kind of gave me a region of the world. Other than that, you know, not much. 1974. All right. Well, there you go. 14-1-33. Very cool. Started off not in Kuwait City, but in Abu Dhabi. Then we went to the middle of nowhere in Australia. Then we went to the middle of nowhere in Russia. Then we went to Brasilia. In Brazil, the middle of somewhere, that's for sure. We went to a museum in Beijing. Actually, what museum is this? It is Today Art Museum. Well, that was very Today Art. I'll say that much. 14-1-33. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed, and as always, I'll see you guys next time. Aw, yeah. Cue the royalty-free music. 3, 2, 1, go. Come on, everybody. Get on your feet. Stand up, look at the screen, and repeat. I'm gonna like, rate, comment, and subscribe. I love watching Ather vids all of the time. Thanks for dropping by and spending the time. Hope you've enjoyed, and let's get on with our lives. Oh yeah. Thanks to Kevin MacLeod for these awesome beats. Woo yeah. Have a good one.